Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button if you enjoy this video. And as you can see, we're back in NIMBY Rails for the third episode. Now if you have watched the previous episodes, I strongly advise you to. But kind of a little bit of a recap if you haven't. So in the first episode, we got our initial line set up from Reading to Swindon, which we've named as the Great Western Railway. It does follow pretty much the same path. We then set up our second line, which is taking us from Reading via Didcot to Oxford. And between episodes, what I've done is put in a tram system in Oxford, which is working fantastically. Just to kind of give you a bit of an impression of how that's working. If we go back one day, you can see we kind of headline figure, we made 3.6 million pure profit. And that is really kind of been helped by having a number of stops within Oxford itself, which has then meant that there's been such a higher demand for people to go to, say, Didcot, Reading, Swindon, etc. So I kind of think where possible I will install some trams in cities like this, because it does make such a difference. And it was relatively low, didn't really cost too much. I think the track itself was around, and the stations were around 26 million. The majority cost came from actually buying the trams themselves. We have got 10 trams on this route, and I think it was 40 to 60 million, I can't remember exactly, but it was in that kind of region. But actually, if it does pay off, I think, and as you can see, by making 3.6 million in pure profit a day. So really today, what I wanted to do was actually to start expanding the Great Western Railway. So as you can see, we've just got one leg so far, which is obviously from Reading to Swindon. My aim is to pop a station into Chippenham and also into Bath. That way, again, it helps expand our catchment area. It also gives a few more opportunities to pick up passengers, and we will obviously increase the number of trains, because actually what I have been noticing is that we are getting a lot of complaints that I guess these are not quite frequent enough. So I guess without further ado, let's find, because as you can see, we're naturally pointing down, and as you can see, we'll come into Chippenham, Bath, and then probably on to Bristol after that. It's a kind of a natural kind of little, I guess, dip, but it works. And then alternatively, perhaps potentially in the future, we go from Didcot up to Cheltenham. There's absolutely no reason why we can't do that. So first of all, let's look at Chippenham. I think we can clearly see here, this is where the train track would be, and it's right through the middle. So what I'm going to do is bang it right where it should be. And that's purely just so that actually when we I guess try and plumb the track in, it's not going to cause us too many issues in terms of hitting roads and costing quite a lot of money. So we're going to go for 300 meters again. It does class it as Bath, but it's not, it's clearly Chippenham, which is fine. And then we'll pop one in Bath. So I did have a quick look at this beforehand, and it's very difficult to actually catch, but somewhere around here would be, I guess, a train station, potentially, maybe here. It's going to be difficult to, certainly with two sort of viaducts there. So there's a possibility we put it there, or we put it a little bit further in here, and we hope we can viaduct out. Yeah, we'll see. So let's see if we can get a station perhaps here, because it's not going to be a very long one, is it? No, so I'm not a fan of that. We need, ideally I want a 300 meter, but can we do it as a viaduct? Ooh, that's interesting. You can, I like that. So I think we pop it there. Let me just grab the tool to move this one so it's kind of over. So shame we can't bend them. That would be. I think we do something like that. I think that's pretty close to real life as well, because you can see then it clearly runs. Oh, we've got a railway line running down here. It's quite clear actually where, when you look for the railway line, you can generally find it, and then obviously it carries on up around here somewhere, probably around there, looking at the map. Okay, I think we're going to go with those 2 stations. That's not a cheap station, so to put it on a viaduct is 27 million at 300 metres. Has got a catchment of 4,300, so it's a fairly decent catchment, and I think that there is probably an argument to put a tram system again into Bath, probably maybe a small one at least, to try and catch some of this here and perhaps to the north. But certainly Bristol is definitely a candidate for a huge tram system. Okay, so we'll go with that. That's 43 million gone. This could be an expensive one. So now we've got to get out of Swindon with our track. So let's go back to ground. Come on. There we are. So without further ado, it's going to be quite slow coming out of here, but that's fine. So, there we go, and we can probably, almost straight line it. Then we've got to come over this road here. We've got to go a bit straighter. Oh no, no, don't do that. And probably come this way, so we just miss this lot here, and we can bend it there. We can probably now look what is our kind of attack line. We can come north of New Zealand. Oh, the irony. Might have to pull that a little bit further north, just so we're not catching so much. There we go. Can we make it across? Yep. Oh, that's going to be horrible. Oh no. Don't like that whatsoever. Let's undo that one. Oh, damn it. Right, I think, we want to go perhaps a little bit, I think we want to go south New Zealand. So let's bring this down here. There we go. Keep running it along here. Then we probably need to swing around across top of Hill Martin. And so, didn't catch. There we go. Come on. So many bloody roads in the way. Sorry, Wincoln Farm, we're coming across. No, it's not. It doesn't like that. Oh, we're not joined there. Damn it. Why did that happen? I think we probably want to bring this a little more south, actually. We can then possibly... This one's proven to be a difficult one. Why are you being so difficult? Come on. Okay, you're gonna have to do that, aren't we? And then we can do add. There we go. Okay, now we're looking good. So we go all the way across here. the viaduct, probably. Nope, didn't want to do that. I'm not doing very well here tonight. And we'll take it just to there. Take this a little bit. And that won't take. Oh, there we go. Right, let's go straight to viaduct because at this point, no, definitely didn't want to do that. Straight to viaduct. Actually, I think we'll move this one back a smidge. We do want to go to ground. That's fine. So we'll stop it there. Probably tidy this one up a bit, like so. Okay, we've got a bit of an issue here. Let's wiggle that around. So that takes. Okay, so that will then take the route from Swindon to Chippenham. So we'll instantly get that built. Leaves us with 320 in the pocket. Let's just have a look at trains because I would want to clone these. And how much do they go? Oh, they're only 8.5. Okay, that's good. Oh god, zoom out of that. That's a bit too fast. Okay, so that's a good indication of how much we've probably got to spend. This is going to be tricky looking at this. Obviously comes out down here somewhere. I think unless we can get north, that looks a little better in terms of trying to avoid all of this. Okay, we go south perhaps. Okay, let's see what we can do in terms of, let's get out of Bath to start with. This is going to be tricky, I think. Yeah, I think this might have to be a lot of viaduct here. And a lot of trying to get some overpasses in. Oh, this is going to be expensive. I really don't like this at the minute. Let's take it this way. Can we then go around the middle here? Yeah, that looks good. Take it along here, I think. I'm going to have to viaduct this. So it's a river. Let's go to viaduct. Start it there. We'll do it to there. Okay, let's keep bringing it around. It's not exactly the most curved, but hey. I think it's kind of naturally bringing us to the north here if we keep going this way. Come on, there we go. There it is. There it is. We're going to have to swing round into there, I think. It's going to be pretty slow, unfortunately. I think this is going to have to be a... Can we get across? Can we get across? Come on, take. Ugh, it's horrible. Actually, we might be able to smooth this out, actually. What do we get in terms of speed? No, 185 at that. Unfortunately, I don't think we can avoid that. Unless we viaduct it, which I don't really want to do. There we go. Can we? Oh, that's 145. That's no good. Can we make it any better for it? No, not really. Okay, it's going to be a fairly slow run into Bath by the looks of it, but there's not a lot I can really do about that, unfortunately. We'll keep coming up here. Come on, take. There we go. Oh, that's no good as an approach. We can smooth that out for sure. 270, there we go. 63 million. Water hits the road. That's going to be back down here, isn't it? So I think we take this or this bit. That becomes that. Fortunately, probably that becomes that as well. 66 million. That's not as bad as I thought it'd be. That's for sure. It's pretty wriggly. But it's a fair old addition. 66 million. What is 31, 32 kilometers in total that we're adding. Let's do it. And then we're going to get into trains. Actually, no, lines first. So let's take the Great Western Railway. We want to go to here, then add. That's better. So then we go to Chippenham A, Bath B, oh actually, I think we'll just start this again. Didn't look quite right. So let's A all the way along, oh come on, to A, and then back to B, and then we'll come back via B here, and again stopping off in Swindon on the way back, and that should be it. So estimated travel is probably going to be a lot slower now actually. I think we're going to probably have to do 180-ish maybe. Not going to be for all of it. So I think we now add in 1 as the base price and knock this down to 100. And we just got to kind of see how that goes for us. And what we will then do is going to clone these trains. So I think I'm going to get another 4 for now. Yeah, 4. What I do want to do is actually set minimum interval times because we've got them all bunching up. So we'll set that as 10-minute intervals between these at minimum. So that should help to start space these out, and we'll put these are much longer, I believe. So travel to that is 30 minutes. I think that works. Put 25 on here. We'll see how this plans out, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Accounting wise, yeah, that's too much on the. So we bring back down the to 80 the base price, and then we can still drop in passengers. So actually what we could do is drop this down to 0.8. Is that even, does it mean 0.8 perhaps? There we go. We'll just watch here the refuse too high. It's looking better. I think we might have found... Oh no. Right, okay. Let's perhaps drop this down to 70. It's all about finding that right balance where we aren't losing too many passengers. I don't mind losing the odd one or two here and there, but 800 out of 2,400 or nearly 900 now is far too many. But it's really over time, and it will... Yeah, we're still losing too many there. Okay, so let's drop that down to 0.7 perhaps. Perhaps the base price becomes 50. Well, like I say, I'll keep playing with this, and eventually I will find the kind of, just keep tinkering with it, the sweet spot, and we'll see. Hopefully we're starting to space these out a little bit better. Not a fan of this weight in here because we're getting a backup of. So what I might do is take this down to 5. We'll see how that works out. Maybe 15 then. Yeah, we'll go with something like that, see how that works out, and hopefully it will start to space these out a little bit. And that's got a 20-minute wait there. It's because they were all bunched up initially as 4 together, so I suspect it's just taking a little while to get into its correct spacing, but that'll be fine. Okay guys, I think that draws a conclusion to today's episode. If you have liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up by hitting that like button. Also hit the subscribe button because it really does go a long way to helping the channel. And probably between now and the next episode, I might put a few more trams in. If you do want to see a tram episode, please leave a comment down below and I will endeavour to do that. So guys, until the next episode, bye bye.